Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more Brutal Orchestra. I come bearing great news. There's been apparently a patch to make it so characters that required a character to be killed, you can indeed sacrifice. Or, I mean, at the very least, the one character that I know about for sure, I think it's this one. I think it's this one. It does apparently count now to sacrifice them before you talk to them. So that makes me feel a lot more hopeful that today we actually will unlock a new character, either them or the guy that costs money. Also, very important to note, there is an update coming out soon that's going to A, apparently add a couple new party members a couple new unlockable party members, but B, also make it a little bit easier to unlock early, and the two new characters are going to be characters that you can unlock pretty early on as well. So, all of that being in mind, I'm feeling very optimistic today, and I'm hoping we can go to the end and check out what will hopefully be the alternate end by not killing the final guy, because I'm pretty confident that that's what it is. What is this? This is the heal. Yeah, I think we want to go with this. All right, in we shall go. I do hope that we can find that person soon, of course, but I don't think that's not an unlockable guy. Let's go kill the fish. That guy's not an unlockable guy. I did off camera, briefly, I dinked around with trying to see if I could unlock a character and then record it. I had no luck without doing anything that would maybe reveal more information than I'd like. So we're just gonna do it live, man. And I think that we will be all right. Oh, I did not get the attack I meant for you. But that's actually probably for the better. I do want to try out different builds. I don't want to only just use the same one. We also could have slapped. Could have done a slap into Ribcracker, but I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It does not matter what we do during this fish fight. It would be very much an embarrassing thing if we died not intentionally to the fish. Got rough takedown. Let's go for it, dude. Let's go for it. Slap, blap. Send him to hell. We have absolutely enough money to get that new guy as well, so fingers crossed there. Yeah, not you. I mean, maybe I'll go talk to him, I guess. Prevent this party member's death once upon preventing death. Heal them 5 health, and then curse them. Interesting. I don't think you're anything. Are you one of them? Pearl's been enjoying those corpses, but don't stop now. She's still hungry. More blood, more. Yeah. That makes sense. We got to kill more for that. I think that's not supposed to be one of the earlier unlock ones. Okie doke. All right. So we have the straightforward punch. Let's do a little bit of a yip, bip. Anybody doing an attack? Nobody's doing an attack. All right, we're fine. To do rough takedown into slap. I wish we could queue up attacks. There we go. Into click, 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 click. Oh, there we go. Was doing the wrong thing. All right, send it. The first fights are absolutely hilarious. All right. I don't how would you take damage? I guess from mana overflow reliably, or if you, I think it's just you might get chipped down a little bit. Fine, I'll talk to you. What are you gonna do? Stab me? God, my last words are rubbish. At least I turned out to be. It's surprising that the same people do show up so often right there. All right, we do actually want a plan here. And I think that's it. Wait. No. I wish we could, what if we could adjust our characters before the fight starts? In this menu. That'd be nice. It'd be a little thing. Okay, so you're doing that. I think let's do a little slap. That noise is hilarious. How much does this do? That does 8. That's a bummer. Sure. It's a large amount of overkill. We could have done the shield, I guess. That probably would have been the way to go. In fact, we'll do that now to save a little bit. You're going to put fire on everybody, so it doesn't matter if we move you or not. None of this really matters here. Okay. What's the plan? Okay, so fire, it's not that big of a deal. It's really not that big of a deal. Go for that. We'll just have to waste an ability here. We'll just use slap. How can I slap? Ah, okay. I guess I see the issue with this now. Are you attacking? Honestly, whatever. Maybe the shield will block this anyways. I guess that's my big hope. You're doing a pincer attack. So I'll slap. What plap? I don't know why it's weird to see 6! Okay, that's a large amount. That is a very large amount. Okay. All right. Okay. Understood. Problem with the situation understood. That is a big deal. All right. $20. Can spend up to 18. 75% chance to apply 2 constricted at the beginning of each turn. Gain twice as many coins. Oh, wow. Heal this party member 1 health if they do not perform an ability. Heal them 1 health if they do not move themselves. That's actually not bad. Lucky blue. If we're keeping Hans, could be decent. Take a penny, leave a penny makes sense if we're going to keep using abilities with somebody. So I guess I'll take it. So I will pretty much always use an ability there. That all works for me. Rank up. We'll do this so we can heal like every turn, pretty much guaranteed-ish now. So that's kind of nice. I don't think this guy... Wait, do you join the party? You don't. Okay, it's Fishman. No, we'll fight you. We haven't fought this yet. It's Bebe Boy. Can't weaken on turn 1. I think he is slippery, but he's going to be on the far side, so we'll move over and then we can punch there. Hans, you just do your thing. What is this? Attempts to summon a flarb. Wait. Does it summon in position? Okay. I could actually... yeah, actually, that's the thing. We don't get enough red, and this is actually ideal anyways. I think that this is a better play. Oh, shoot. I guess we handled it. Wish I could heal you. How much damage is it? Painful. So it's like 4 or 5. I'll tell you what. This is a little silly, but we want to... this actually gets rid of pigment, too, which is kind of good. And we want a little bit of damage on both, because then we can just use our heal move again. Okay, it's 5. I don't love that. I don't love that it was 5 and not 4. But... tis what tis, tis what tis. Okay. Get the lucky blue. Do all this and then we'll process after. Okay, so you're not doing anything. You're attacking there. This is all fine, actually. But we just want to make sure we do it like this. Hey! Hey! Looking good, Hans. Also, the upgrade on him so he doesn't have, like, 0 health is also quite nice. I think we kill. Hopefully we move him to the left, I guess. Shoot. Do we do it? Do we do it anyway? I do it anyway. We won't be able to heal, but it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. We can just slap. Everybody's going to get fire. So we want to put ourselves in a spot where we'll want everybody to be. Okay. Yeah. We won't really be able to do much with Boil. Anyways. Boil! Okay. Ah, you little jerk. Actually, hey! We can do something with Boil right now. Do you have Slippery or Skittish? Skittish. Curious. Whoever here is going to take quite a bit of damage. I would love to attempt to parry and move him to the left, but we don't know which direction he's going to go. So if he goes here, that's like really bad. I don't know what the plan is here. I don't know the plan. If we knew we were moving him to the left, that would be so ideal, but we really can't. I'll tell you what. It's fine. How about that? It's fine. We have the shield. Okay. And we'll just go ahead with Hans. We'll be able to heal next turn with Hans anyways. The thing that's really a problem is you're going to take damage too. But it's not that big of a deal. The shield blocks that, you block that, and then Hans will be able to do his deal. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so this, I do think this is still a fine start. We get a kill. 6 health, we're fine. Processing, what does it do? Tickles a little, okay. Let's say who cares then. It's gonna do less than this heals, so. And I could slap. but I'll slap forward and get the blue pigment. How can he slap? Oh, shoot. Oh, I forgot about the focus. Yeah. That guy's nothing. All right. How much money we got? We got plenty. Plenty is the amount. I'm gonna go fight the boss. Let's just fight the boss. Fight the boss! I really wish we actually got our placement in because for some reason I told myself that it is a thing that we can choose our placement before we hit the fight from here. I really wish you could, but hey. Should have just done better. I'm actually not too worried though. Because this is roughly exactly what we want to do anyways. Okay. Just make sure we keep on using our blue. We're going to have an extreme overflow. We're going to probably want to heal every single turn. Maybe we can... Oh, shoot! I thought he could only attack here. Oh, my God. Let's slow down. Is he doing that again? He is. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Well, with that in mind, kind of want to generate red. He's hitting the side. So let's generate red first. Move you in. I know. We have competent mend. I think we do that first. Well, we could. We'll questionable malpractice first, and then we will mend at the start of next turn because we should not be taking any damage here. And we no longer take damage just by moving. Oh, the frail wears off at the end of the turn. All right, well, now you're doing that. You still have some shields. Truthfully, I think that's fine. Pouch. This is going to be a lot of damage, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. He's in a good position for Hans to heal next turn. Okay, so it's going to be outside slots. Yes, it is. Okay. All right, do we mana burn our purple? We mana burn our purple. Yeah, this is the downside of this item. We probably should have taken it off before this fight. He's the one that's going to stay. So let's do a little bit of this. I know it's a little funky. But this is ideal. Yeah. We don't have to worry about it yet. We could just do this. We don't have to worry about it yet. We can just go ham right now. Do like a lot of risk reward at this moment. Scoot him out. Punch. You might be able to get a win next turn. We should be able to get a win next turn if we want it. Okay, no, actually, this is fine. In fact, we can stall it out a hair and get a little bit more healing this way. We don't have to do it in a way where we are in pain. We'll end turn here because he's not doing He's not doing an attack. Okay, I was like, I wanted to wait a second because that looked too epic from my memory to be the actual move that happened there. I was a lot more scared. Rip you, my nerd. All right, Mushroom Men, hello. Okay. Oh, shoot. Not what I meant. But we are fine. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. What, are you gonna eat? You ate all my blue? Because, oh yeah, he eats the stuff that's not his color. What's your plan? Ah, that does 3 damage. That causes a problem. How do I do this now and not take an agonizing amount of damage? I think we literally just have to deal with it. We can maybe try and scoot him to the side. What happens if we do that? And then we put him here. That might be a problem. It might be fine. Would be bang, bang, bang. You know what? Sure. So we can give a heal. All right. Well, that actually causes a lot more of an issue. Well, okay, so here's the thing. Heal. And run. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wait. We don't want to lose money. It's a lot of damage. Anybody would have lived it, but hey, I wasn't gonna know. I didn't know. I'm sure I could probably remember what agonizing specifically is. Alright, it's time to rank some fools up. We only need $2. We only need $2 for that one guy. This upgrade is so bad compared to Yeah, compared to everybody else's, it's just such a stinky, rinky dink one. We need to kill a bunch of mushroommen. Mushroommen? Please do not try and transform. Okay, not trying to transform on turn 1. We're golden. I quit. I quit. I don't know why I literally thought that I positioned him correctly. Did I? Wait. Did I position him correctly on the bottom left thing? Oh my god. Well, that's something. I was just setting myself up for next turn. You lied. We got him, though. Oh, he scoots. How can he scoot? So we can take him to 18, 10. Yeah. We want to kill him while he's a mushroom man, even if it means somebody is going to take a little bit of a hit here, and they will. We can choose who it is that takes it. We're going to have some overflow, but at this point, I am fine with that. I want to kill him while they're mushroom men. First, for 2 reasons. 1, because I don't want that damage to go to waste. 2, because I don't want the damage to go to waste. Damn. Also, because maybe for the quest, they might have to be the music men still. I don't know if they do or don't. Okay, we're gonna get a purple overflow soon. Let's just waste that mana. Getting that in position for the heal next turn. Thanks. Pincer. Yes, sir. What do you do? What do I do with you? What do I do with you? Just gonna start punching. Is there any way I started punching? I mean, this is all good enough. I think you are skittish too, aren't you? Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Going for a shield. Is there a way? Okay, hold on. I'm doing a little bit of brainstorming. A little bit of Brian storming. No, we can't sacrifice and then do it next turn. There's just no reason to. Just like let's just go ahead and do a slow, gentle kill. Gently do a little itty bitty moiter. Just a gentle itty bitty moiter. He drops the shield and he leaves. Everybody's at full. Not bad. We're kind of striking. One of these days, man. Have I killed enough? Hey, what do you want again? Music Man, he wants to kill more Music Man. He really, really doesn't like him. My guy. My guy. My guy! So is this... Did they change it so it's actually visually lined up? Hold on. I think that they changed it so it's actually properly lined up now, which actually... They did! Oh, gosh. I mean, okay, it makes sense, but also I have to unlearn. I'm gonna do a little overflow so I can kill this guy before he transforms. Or not a little overflow, a little bit of improper usage here, because it doesn't matter if we do improper usage if we've got some healing. And that's just exactly what we are gonna keep doing right there. Okay, who's transforming? Nobody's transforming. Pop! 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 Oh my god, it's a well-oiled machine. Actually, we have the proper colors now at this point to do that. I'm going to do this, though, to send a little bit of them, because we're going to do the same thing that we did there next turn anyway. You are not transforming. Not on my watch. Overflow's irrelevant here, if we even were going to get it. Nope. Yep, well, sort of. Kill all the music men. Got a lot of money. Rank you up. I'm ready for it. Transforming. He is trying to transform. Are you gonna... Okay. Okay, we're gonna get cursed, which... Oh, that really sucks. That changes everything. I guess... I guess I'm fine with it, because what else am I going to do? Pretty much kind of have to. I'm really annoyed about getting this curse here. Ugh. Ugly on the inside. Wait. What? There's that guy who said, ugly, ugly, you're so ugly. Does something to do with that? I don't know if there's anything you can handle there. One, two, three. So he literally can't be in the same spot. But I guess that's what I'm going to do anyway. Because he is slippery. That helps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You know what? If he can't be in the same spot, I don't... Well, but then we're going to punch him. You know what? Screw it. Kill him. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here or here. I really, 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 really hope it's not here. Well, I'm going to do it like this. If you're cursed and can't be healed, yep, then I would rather have Hans take the damage. Sure. Got some mega overflow action going on here. let's just drop some stuff here. I'm a little worried that that this guy's going to be able to curse somebody again. If that's the case, then we'll just curse Nawak again. Hopefully it doesn't... 2 curses doesn't mean we, like, insta-die somehow or something. That'd be a very large disappointment. Fine. Maybe we just spend this and heal next turn and chill. Just trying to mana burn. Okay, here comes the stinky, stinky curse. I can get a kill. If we're comfortable going for... I mean, we don't even need to do this one. I'm comfortable sacking a little bit of health. Actually, if we do it this way... Oh, shoot. We can't do it that way because we already... That's fine. That's fine. I'll take a little bit of damage on him. He can be healed and the walk can't be. That's alright. That's alright. Who are you? A bloated corpse buzzes with flies in front of you. Whoa, what's going on with that guy? The corpse? It's just a corpse, you know, dead. Yeah, I know, but why is it rotting? Have you seen anything else rot down here? Like, things fall apart, but rot? So weird. Can we take it with us? What? No. Why not? Take a guess. Your first guess is correct. I don't know. It just seems important. Let's come back to this body later. There's just something about it. Quit being creepy. We gotta go. I swear there's something about this. Okay, we just have to come back later on that one. All right. Add another to the pile. Deal an additional 1 direct damage to the opposing enemy upon this party member performing an action. Sure. Ooh. No. That's huge. Especially since he's got the stank. Alright, we'll do one more fight here, and then we'll fight that big boy. Okay. You're the cursed one, right? One shield. Man's slippery, so it's not even going to really matter. It might. Bye-bye. Perfect. We're doing pretty well. Like, we're strong. We're actually strong. Okay, Scald, he's doing a pigment thing. Yeah, we got him. Like, very quickly here. We've got him in a moment. That's fine. I'll have a little bit of damage on me. I could have waited 2 turns and we might have been fine, but without having to take damage ourselves. Well, all right. I guess we don't get a party member. I really thought we would after the change and the fact that we really only need $2 for that one guy. But we are going to try and go past the final boss. It was back there. Or what was the final boss. Hello there, sir. All right, let's think. This is largely irrelevant. This is fine. We can do that. Healing, yeah, healing won't really matter. Well, we didn't do it with 3 party members last time, so we'll see. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ren to the right. Cleave to... Ren to the right. Cleave to the left. Okay, this is all good, well and good enough. All right, we should at least be able to do decent damage. So I'm happy about that. Oh my god. It's night and day the amount we're going to be able to do. Alright. Hans just look pretty. Should I slap to get ready for a heal as if... nah. Okay. He's going to lose some max HP here anyways. It's fine. Okay, what's your deal? Ran to the right. Scream. Lust. Big left. This is perfect. We gotta, like, do some serious maneuvering here. Oh, my God. Night and day the amount of damage we get to do to this guy compared to that last fight. We are going to probably overflow on red, but maybe not. I might have done this wrong. I might have done this wrong. We'll see. Nope. Nope. We just got lucky. Ooh, this looks like a... Okay. We got to do some serious adjusting now. Pow. Pow. So, pow. 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 Okay, so basically just do not be right here. And then we'll be fine. So, in order for that to be the case, we need to not be greedy. Just cleanse some red. Our health doesn't really matter here. Because it's going to be reduced during the fight. So it's largely irrelevant. Okay. Hit. 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 So basically, do not be here. Okay, hold on. Am I right? Bang. 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 Yeah, just don't be there. I wouldn't mind a blue pigment to cleanse out the other. Can you be here? I mean, you can be here, but you can also be all the way over here. Hans is the least important to our success here, so we're just going to keep on schmoving. And luckily, we have so much red saved up that we're going to be able to do a good amount of damage on the corpse there. Bang. 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 It's all right here again. The thing is, I think I got you killed. Killed. Perfection. Oh my god. It's night and day how much stronger of a situation we have today. Oh my god. Night and day. Yeah, we can't do any extra attacks. That's just how it goes. Do 14. We can do that. So we'll take it down. It's decent. We're going to take some self-damage. I don't, you know. Tis with his. Same deal here. Just please use up my ingredients. I don't need them. I actually did not want delicate, but hey, I'll take it. Wait, do you, does he take my, I think he might eat my pigments. He does. Okay. Oh my god. It's night and day how much easier this is going to be with the... I have such a good setup. Getting 4 red pigment is great. Oof. Uniquely powerful. I guess I can move you out of the way. We don't have to get you to take frail for no reason. I guess the reason would be so you'd be in melee range. Okay, so this sucks. This is the unlucky roll. This is the unlucky roll. So it's hit, hit, hit. So hit, hit, hit. So whoever is here. So the save hit, hit, hit. So the save place is here and here. Is your curse? Your curse is gone. Is it only for the fight? Wow. Noah can take a hit. He's not even frail. This is a semi-ideal spot for that person to be anyway. This works. It all works. It all works. Bang. Bang without being frail. It's fine. It's all good. Don't want to waste too much. It's all fine. We've got him, but we want to make sure we get him in a way that... Okay, so it's attack, whamp, attack, whamp, attack. Attack, whoop, attack, whoop. We can kill, actually, though. I'm uncomfortable with it, but I've done the math in my head. This checks out. And we're going to get so much red from the double strike here that it should be fine. Hello? Oh, it's 2 blue. You know what? That's fine. Well, let's use the purple. Don't be stupid. Maybe we can even frail him next. We could probably frail him again. Yeah, because we're going to get 2 back. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Is he still frail? He's still frail. That stays. Oh my god, it does actually stay. Hold up. That's huge. That's massive. That's really, really huge for us. So that used up the frail. Sure. Okay. All right. All right. Not bad. Not bad. This is still kind of a long, slow fight. I wish that he just... Because, like, you kind of know the proof of concept of what's going on in this fight pretty quickly. I wish that he just did more damage and had less health. That's my big old hot take. I wish he did more damage and had less health. Wild, I know. Alright. There's a dub. It's so much better than it was yesterday, though. That was like, what, 10, 15 minutes instead of a half hour? So that's pretty good. We're going to go on to this world. Obviously, we're going to try and do we're going to do the big obvious of not killing the guy and see what happens. I don't know what we want now, though. I'd rather, like, keep myself from dying. Alright. Sorry. I mean, we've seen this multiple times. Try and generate some blue. Oh my god, we don't have to try. That's right. We have the wonderful thing. All right. Reject death. What could possibly go wrong? Nawak! What are you doing? You've always been a waste, you sniveling mass of failure, crudely shaped into a man. Bosch sharply inhales. Why can't you let us have this? Why can't you do this one thing right? Bosch's voice is choked with rage. He doesn't deserve to die. This thing is just a kid. Even if they wronged me, they don't deserve... Yeah, everything we have done merits oblivion. Why won't you let us die? Why won't you just let it go? You crack our skull, bleed us in this pit, and you won't even grant us mercy. If you won't do what's right, I will. Make me do what? You barked orders at me since the start. Bosch, you... let alone a man. I want to see you try to accomplish any of what I've done. You wouldn't even... I am Nawak, you relentless parasite, and I will not let you violate the name any longer. You're going to regret this. The game just got a lot harder. Shard of Nawak can now be found in chests. Continue? What? Where am I? Shut up. Stop. Please. I mean... You don't... Oh, that only did 23. Heh. Killing you is almost as exhausting as dealing with you. We're not getting anywhere. You're making... Stop talking. You've had all the chances to speak. Now you will listen. You were a waste of flesh, and now dead, you've proven you are, by nature, a very waste of space. I'm leaving, unfortunately, not forever. I'm beginning to suspect my lapse in concentration may have revealed us to intruding powers. Intruding powers? Bosch ignores your questions. You need to think about what you've done. In the meantime, I'll see if anything can be done to counter this escalation. Before I leave, I'll remind you, we're both still bound to each other, not by blood, but by being itself. There's no circumventing this, no matter how badly we may want it. Bosch begins draining away. What do you mean, you're Nawak? Bosch is already gone. Alright. How many are we going to have to do? Alrighty. Hello there, mister. You hear that? Oh, that almost sounds like music. The guitar seems to play itself, even when his hands are removed from the strings. Almost. I thought it sounded nice. Yeah, but does that make it music? Either way, I appreciate you saying so. You look troubled. Are you? Yeah, I am. May I take a guess? Sure. Don't know who you are anymore, and your deal with the devil went sour. How'd you know that? Well, a broken clock is right twice, and a clock can muster that, then you'd be shocked what a broken person can do. So this devil, you have a name? Bosch. Ah, like the painter. The painter? Hieronymus Bosch, famed artist of scary nonsense. Ears with knives sprouting from them, birds with cauldrons on their heads, lots of naked people for some reason. Ring any bells? I'd forgotten about Bosch. The real Bosch, that is. Why does it hurt to think about him? Nwok is choking on his own breath. Easy. Maybe just tell me about yourself instead. If you had none of those worries, you could just go to your happy place. What would that be like? I don't know. I think I gutted fish. I would cut fish apart with someone. I think they were my father? You enjoy cutting up fish? No, I hated it. Always had this intrusive thought of some fish cutting me apart. Pulling out my insides. As he dodged my question, what do you do for fun? I think I would paint little pictures. Creative. What would you paint? Spent too much time making my own paints. I painted creatures and places that didn't exist. I painted my own little world. Why are all the specifics so fuzzy? Let's talk about Bosch again for a second. The demon. Would you say he's also a creative? I think so. What makes you say that? I don't know. Have you ever loaned yourself money? What? Why would I? You ever ask yourself to move out of the way because you were blocking the view? No, that doesn't make sense. I wouldn't do any of that. I mean, it's myself. I just do it. Yeah, you just do it. You ever ask yourself a question? No, why would you? You already know the answer. But you have, haven't you? I have. You see, we're not quite as unified as we like to think. I think this devil, this Bosch, might be you asking yourself a question the hard way. I think you need to tell yourself how you feel. You're only insane if you don't know you're talking to yourself. Knowing that reflection is you just makes you aware. You hear that? It's music. Funny, all it took was recognizing it always was. I have to leave. I need to go talk to him before this gets worse. But thanks. I think I'm better for having crossed paths with you. Oh, kid, we never crossed paths. We've just been in the same place. Join my party! Oh, wait, what name? Wait, maybe I'll tell you some other time. Sorry. He quietly hums himself a tune. I just really want him in my party so bad. Rip. Hey. Hello. Bosch, we need to talk. We need to understand that what we are, what any of this down here even means. Bosch? It's over. They're here. Who's here? Intruders. What do you mean, intruders? Nwok, it's over. All these little games have been fun, but there's no more chance for peace. You threw that window away. What's come for us is unstoppable. An unfathomable unknown is now hunting us, and we are wholly at its mercy. What? I don't care about any of that. Bosch, stop calling me that. I'm no less than you. You have no right to that name above me. What are you? I don't know. I was shocked that you didn't recognize me. It was silly, but in my dreams, when we'd finally speak, you'd explain to me what I was. But I've always been watching. I was always there for you, and I thought it was mutual. I don't understand. I don't know what you're talking about. When we fell, we split our skull open. I was in agony, and I felt every moment of it. For hours, we bled, and you laid there silent. Finally, you spoke. You dragged us to the strange dream. But I don't want to dream. I just want to be done. I'm not sorry for trying to mislead you. You've controlled me our whole life. What I did was no less cruel than what you subjected us to. I can't remember. I know. That's the cruelest part. It seems at the end only I remember the life we lived. Sorry. I know. Are we dead? No. But death is very close. We have a matter of hours to minutes. Did we want to die? Doesn't matter anymore, and I don't know. What do we even do? I don't know what awaits us if the intruder claims us. These intruders, they're not like everything else down here. They're real in an existential sense I can't properly describe. I don't pretend to understand what they threaten us with, but I can lead you to that deepest place where it resides. I must warn you, the place is hateful, and a vile realm of everything will never be. Everything will never accomplish, and the idols will never match. Perhaps there's some fleeting hope we could overcome it. But that's all it is, a hope. We will find peace, no matter the cost. Nwok, I promise us this. Oh, new run. New run with no new characters, but apparently I believe we may have unlocked an Act 3. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. The runs might get super long. We might have to do a good old two per episode, or two episodes per run kind of thing, unfortunately. But that is apparently the deal there. Pardon me once. We'll see tomorrow what exactly a new run entails. But things just got harder. Things just got harder. Alas, that is that, and that is going to do it for today for Brutal Orchestra. I was really thinking we were going to get a character today, but hey, just the thought of knowing that there's patches and changes in the works to make it more feasible makes me way more optimistic. So, alas, that is that. That's going to do it for today. If you enjoyed it, if you'd be sad to see it go, you got to let me know, so comment down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.